This morning I was sitting in this very chair right here practicing mindfulness, doing a mindfulness meditation, a guided meditation, and it was on lion's mind, and I just got so much out of it, and when I finished I felt so centered, and so I went downstairs and made myself some fantastic coffee, and about 30 minutes later I realized I didn't even know where my coffee was, and there it was on the counter with about 2 sips taken out of it cold. And it dawned on me that while I did a mindfulness meditation with my eyes closed and it was such a centering thing, just minutes afterwards I could have been mindfulness in making my coffee. So I thought I'd do a little video of mindfulness coffee making. So let's see how it turns out. All right, well, let's head downstairs to the scene of the crime and see if we can do things a little differently. I think what I'll do is pick a couple of the 5 senses to be mindful about. Let's see how that works. First thing that I could possibly do is take my water and really watch this stream of water pour down into the pot. What I tend to do is this and have water spilling all over, and what I could do instead, I don't know, maybe think about a day at the lake and that cool water out there. I don't know if I've ever put a coffee bean in my mouth. I think as a kid I might have stuck one up my nose, but I don't think I've ever put one in my mouth, so I thought that, I'd try that, and it couldn't be that bad. Now, I'm not biting into it yet. No, I just did. You know what it tastes like? Coffee. Hold that thought. Okay, but it wasn't that bad, really. It was not that bad. You may be somebody that's really drawn towards smell or touch. I mean, literally, this could take hours if you mindfully went through every step of the process. So, like I say, it probably makes sense to think about one of the 5 senses. So, for me, I'm going to think about visual. I can't say that I've ever noticed the way those bubbles are. A very close photography teacher of mine, he talked about, follow the light and look for things that sparkle. And boy, does that ever sparkle. It's so beautiful to see that light on the top of the coffee coming down, and the way that the drops and drips of coffee are making ripples on the surface, and the little bubbles right around the rim, how they hug the rim. It's hard to stick with one sense, because I just want to notice all of the senses, like right now, touch. It's super hot, and then smell. So as I go to taste this, the funniest thing comes to mind. In this whole process of noticing my senses and being mindful of it all, I haven't thought a bit about all of the out there stuff. I've just kind of had a sense of being rather than doing, and And it's kind of nice to be in the moment.